for a lifetime or just leave me be. I don't want no half-ass love, no, I'd rather be. You can see my name in lights while I'm taking flights. Somewhere living better life, somewhere living better. Make sure no forget my name, get me posing on the papers. Every part of me you break, elevated by the greatest.
Escúchame cariño, de sostenerlo, tira de luego llanero, soltando yo
I am here. No. Y'all don't hear me. Let me take my hood off. I am here as long as my phone got battery and its headphone do what the headphone is supposed to do. You hear me? I'm not gonna say I didn't want to do this. I will say that I've been getting told to do this for a while. And it just came up in this form of like a question. Should I do that right now? It just kept coming up in my head like, should I record right now? Should I do something right now? Should I say something right now? I'm not, quote unquote, at my best. I'm not perfect. But since whenever the F am I perfect? Even when you cut one thing off, you then realize, oh my gosh, there's so many other things I need to fix. So if you're here and you know what time it is, if you're here and you're walking around to grab your coffee or your water, you know, your ice water because it's hot where you at or cold where you at. A little ASMR ice cubes, okay? For my anemics. If you're here, oh, nice lovers, right? Because ice is delicious. If you're here, you just after round got boy, you're here with your girl, welcome. Let's not overthink it. There's so many other things I could say. So many ways I could negate myself and be like, girl, you still doing this? Yeah. This is one of the cups I saw outside, 6 of Cups. I had this moment outside, right, where I was like, let me see if it's possible to read the elements. I like to watch birds. I think they're so interesting. I think their communication tells a lot. Y'all, literally out there reading the elements as if they were tarot cards, because I would see like certain themes that you see on tarot cards reproduced. And this was one of them, in the sense that like there's a tree outside that looks just like this. And there's 2 of them, and there's this bare tree right in between, no leaves. In a whole different shape, a whole different tree. But this was here, outside. And I was like, that looks like the 6 of Cups. Anyways, I had this whole experience outside where I read the elements and it basically just told me what the fuck was gonna happen. Which was, I can't remember them even now. I probably should have wrote it down. You probably have some great ideas that you need to write down. You probably are. I won't say you're forgetful, but there's certain things that like, slow down. There's certain things that aren't being attended to in the ways that you know they could be attended to. You're just, I won't say sweeping it under the rug. No, you're taking it to the corner of your closet. You got it under the bed. It's on the counter. It's in the fridge and it needs to be thrown away. It's the details. There's the devil in the details. It's the blockage in the details. The blockage that is the devil in the details. And that just means so many things. But Six of Cups and me just speaking on, like, I've been asking myself, should I record? Should I say something? And I had to ask myself, why not? Why is that not a thing to do right now? And I've even had that thought after having that question. But it's not enough. It's not enough to just have the thought, right? You have to have the right thoughts to get you there. And what got me here today, after asking myself that question 10, 15, I don't know how many times, for how many days, for how many hours, that were not promised to me, and yet we're here. How many times you gonna ask yourself that question? How many times you gonna question that relationship that you know you need to freaking leave so you can open up your energy to be with somebody who is going to match yours? Or we could just be like the motherfuckers on Love is Blind who just obviously choose the wrong person because they rather be in the competition than to be genuine, to trust genuine people, because that is what trauma does. It changes a lot of people. I ain't gonna say it makes them worse. I ain't gonna say it makes them better. I will say it changes. Six of Cups is a lot of childhood energy. I don't know that I'm so happy. It's not always the happiest card. It is being able to look back on the more colorful, oh my gosh, oh bitch. The moon, not the tower. The moon, not the tower. Oh my gosh, I was outside. I saw them trees. Like I said, they look exactly like this. Two trees like this. And then imagine if I could find the Empress, bro. That would be perfect. But just imagine a bear tree, a whole different species in the back, right? This is what I saw outside. And I was like, oh. And I imagined the tower because there was a bird, it was a raven or some kind of freaking bird was going off like an alarm. It was going off like an alarm, like somebody's, I don't know. It felt like an alarm. I saw the other birds talking and shit. And they were all like, oh, food, food, food. What's good, girl? Like, food, the food is here. And then it went from that to like this other big ass bird just cawing, you know what I mean? Just sounding off like, bitch, ring the alarm, ring the alarm. Intruder alert type shit. So that just made me think. I was trying to look at them trees and figure out what tarot card does these trees remind me of. I didn't even think of the moon. I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of it. And it just makes me, these are things hidden. Things that your intuition, you have an idea about something, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's just where you are in life, the person that you're with, the person that you are, your relationships, period. There's something somewhere that is hidden that I won't say it's not real, because I remember hearing that bird go off in the tree and immediately thinking, if I'm reading this like tarot, somebody is coming. I saw the Eight of Wands, I saw fast movement, I saw the Empress, I saw the bear tree, I saw all of my tarot cards, bro. And I'm just sitting there like, I need to go. And I lingered because of vices, right? I lingered because I was having too good of a time. You see, I can almost lost my damn voice. I got another cup. I had to tape it up. It says Amarachukwui. In case you're curious. Yeah, I just had a moment where like I my throat seized up. And it was just a reminder of just like the things that we haven't said, the things that we refuse to say, the closure that we refuse to secure for ourselves when it comes to things that we know are not helping us move forward, but are rather helping us escape. When you're escaping, where are you escaping to? You're not possibly escaping into the future. You're not possibly escaping to your best self, because your best self is not doesn't need to escape. Your best self is exactly where you are. And I remember thinking, this is obviously the tower when I saw them trees outside, but it's not. It's not. It's not. It's just like, if you take away the fear, maybe, potentially, this feeling, this anxiety that you always have, this feeling that something is coming. Something is coming. Pay attention to what you think is coming, because I thought something terrible was coming. But when the birds sounded off, I had that thought of somebody's coming. Maybe a minute later, somebody walked up, sized me up, kept walking. And I'm like, nigga, don't size me. You know, I'm cute. I just laid, you know what I mean? Face shiny. I look non-threatening as fuck. Even though I'm wearing my all black, I look non-threatening as fuck. And I'm sitting there in the cut with my illusions thinking, you're an enemy because I don't know you. That's the illusion. I thought it was the tower. I thought it was something earth-shattering, but it was just a little bit of change, or it was just a perspective keeping me in this energy of something is coming and that something is bad, rather than something is coming and that something is good. I deserve it. I'm worthy. Yeah, we started off with a whole bunch of trees, child. So I don't know if you spoke. I don't know if I did no intro. Oh my gosh. Please forgive me. Whether you knew or not, my name is doesn't matter, but we call it Aries over here. And I like to use cards sometimes I don't. I wouldn't call myself a tarot reader. I just call myself somebody who gives tarot cards as birthday presents, apparently, because that's how I got these cards. I've never bought a tarot deck. That's never been on my list growing up. I just randomly got it. Oh, shoot. From my twin sister. I'm gonna shuffle, but these... okay, there's a third one. Wait a minute. Yep. We're gonna talk about these today. I got this deck of cards from a lovely lady called B. The most intuitive, just amazing ass person I've ever met. She's a friend that I met through my sister. And yeah, shout out to her for this deck. Let me do all that deck stuff. No, oh my gosh, I have a whole half of the deck that I didn't even shuffle. Whatever, we're gonna go with it. She got me, check it out, the Modern Nirvana Oracle. Awaken your intuition. And it's so funny, I had so many intuitive hits. Prior to making this freaking video, I accidentally dropped a card that happened to be about celestial messengers and stars, and I was just already thinking these things. And let's pray. Let us pray. Spirit be with us, calm our hearts, calm our limbs. Allow us to continue to speak from the heart. We remember that we pray that we would always speak from the heart. that we would be a responsible and loving messenger. And in that love, make us patient, make us kind, make us forgiving for ourselves, to ourselves, good to ourselves, generous to ourselves, and real with ourselves. These and many other things we thank you for in advance. Amen. That's how I pray with my food, y'all. So we better eat, okay? Like I said, get your things, roll your things, smoke your things. We don't want to give a ish over here. I'm just trying to be me, y'all. I'm just trying to be me. I was going to lead with a hair wrapping tutorial because I got a pair of tights on my head. And I know some of the girlies ain't trying to buy new scarves, but you got a cute pair of pants or something. But I'm gonna do that at the end, so it's not to waste nobody's time. Let's do things in order, okay? We're gonna read oracle cards today. That's deep. First card that really is the underlying card of this half of the deck. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to be quick, but y'all know I be going Nirvana. Really get into that. Nirvana. Sorry I'm shaky, or anytime I have to hold something still, I immediately become shaky and nervous because, oh my gosh. Okay, y'all see that? It's cute. It looks like it's actually like pink and red. I don't know if you see that. I see a circle. A circle is typically continuous. This is an incontinuous circle that you could possibly go back to, but outside I was reading the elements and I was looking at it as if, like, if the bird would fly in the air or go higher, I would think, okay, it's either wands or it's air energy or swords energy. And then when they're on the ground, when they're in certain positions on the branches, okay, that's cups, that's pentacles. I was really out that much reading. But I was looking at the sky to represent the air element, looking at their direction. So this circle, typically continuous, and this is continuous, but it doesn't have a way to get out. Almost as if we're taking this unnecessary, it's not unnecessary, it's very necessary. It's all perspective. But you, I don't know, hit rock bottom and you come up, you get your manifestation, and you have a choice. Do you plateau or do you finally have peace? When you going to be happy with what you asked for? Sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick, I promise. I don't even know who's talking. I had to look that video back to see what I said, but this is what I'm saying. The choice that you have. This is you. You're going in a circle. Everything is mundane. You're going through the obligations and the movements of life and the actions of life. And then you pray or you wish for something or you manifest something, and that prayer is your perceived way out of the bad that is going on. But while you're waiting, this is what's happening to your spirit and your energy. This is what's happening. before you're going in a circle, you're high energy, you're on a merry-go-round, bitch, you chilling. And then you fall and you reach some type of rock bottom. And you don't just fall, you got all of this anger and all of this friendship and all of this betrayal and all of this, like, all of these things that you've experienced in the background, or you're experiencing in the background as you fall and as you hit your rock bottom. And you just feel like, I need my prayer now. I need it now. And you see how it kind of just moves up. If this was like water or paint, it is like, even in coming up, even in receiving your manifestation, even in acquiring the result, the positive result of your prayer, that you say you actually really needed it, say you actually really need that $100 or whatever you needed, you got it. You got it. And now you're at this plateau and you have a choice. You have a choice. Am I happy here in this moment now? Because I have a choice. If you're not happy, why haven't you chosen it? That is my question from that card. Sorry if I'm getting aggressive, but it's like, what keeps you? What keeps you? What thoughts keep you? What people keep you? What things in your life keep you stuck while you're trying to move a manifestation forward? Because imagine you're pushing forward a boulder, a golden boulder at that, of dreams and wishes. You're pushing it forward. It weighs a ton, and you're by yourself. And in order for it to move, it requires you to really make the most of your spiritual energy, because it's going to take more than the physical to move these things forward. It's energetic. You don't even have to believe in anything. Energy is real. So it's energetic. You are putting energy, words that vibrate, which is also energy. You are putting energy out into the air every time you pray. And when you get it, how long does that new car smell last for you? When is the last time you showed love to your belongings? You're too busy running around, but you come home to your bed. You come home, what? Bed? You got a roof over your head? Car, if you're staying in your car. And, you know, if you're outside, baby, you got you. And that is the most valuable thing. That is the most valuable thing. That is the only factor in this equation that determines if you make it or not. What you do, how you show up to people, affect, yes, how they want to help you, how they want to show up for you. And that may feel fucked, but when all you know is man eat man world, or however they call it, it's like when all you know is everybody after themselves. And how else do you move in the world? You out by yourself too. We got homeless people that sleep outside in the courtyard. And people are complaining that we're seeing homeless people sleep outside. They don't bother nobody. I saw the man today, he cleaned up after himself. He left, he's minding his business. I remember when I was homeless and I was in a car. So me personally, compared to what I know, what we've seen, I'm not going to act like I was out on the streets. I don't know that struggle, but it's just such an easy I don't know. it can sometimes feel like it's so hard to get to heaven. It's so easy to fall to hell. It's so easy. It's too easy. And that's what makes a lot of like things like religion and rules in general, laws in general, whatever is in place that keeps us feeling like we don't have the freedom to be exactly who we are. That is the thing that needs the fuck to go. And it starts with you. You can't look to other people to be like, well, I want you to be the change. I'm tired of saying, what if them being the change requires you to believe that you need them too? That we need each other. What if we just change the way we thought, right? But then I think to myself, well, people are stubborn and people are fucking stupid, so they're not gonna do that. But like, peace, nirvana begins in the mind. The world that you want to see requires you to have discipline over your thoughts. Like I said, bitch, I be talking, and as much as I want to be like I'm talking too much, let's get out the things that are hidden, that are keeping us blocked, because it is what it is. I didn't even read the damn. Let me read it, because I don't even know what it's gonna say. I was just talking. Fuck women. Your mind is nirvana. And I'm gonna say this so wrong. Bodhidharma. Don't ask me how to spell it. It's hella long. If you hold a lit candle in your hand and look at a shadow on the wall, you'll notice the shadow of the candle, but not from the light of the wick's fire. Blow out the candle and the shadow remains, but the invisible fire will have turned to smoke, rising and evaporating back into the atmosphere. The human spirit. Hello. I didn't even read none of this, baby. I didn't even read it. I've never even read this. I hardly even used this deck because I thought it was so scary. But now that, look, later. The human spirit is an, I'm gonna say this wrong, ephemeral, shimmering of light, flickering for a finite amount of time on earth before advancing to the great mysterious beyond. Nirvana in Buddhism literally means blowing out or quenching. When we contemplate this idea in relation to the ultimate attainment on the other side of our cycles of experience, cycles, we talked about this, we go in circles. How do we release attachments to the lifespan of our light without being burned by what we cling to? Woo! My intuition just slapped me in my face. Like, girl, you really just read a line and some colors. What? As an exercise, let's release some of the fires that are sources of attachment and suffering on the path to liberation. And then there's a whole breathing thingy to do. Yeah, wow. Okay, so let's look at this card again. Ooh, I know there's one more. And she just want to hide. You want to hide? We're going to talk about you first. It's just like being in class and you was... were you this person? You know, the funny thing is, I see like, almost look like a face. Like, this is the hair, the eye, and then nose, some type of looking mouth, chin, ain't got no neck. And then this is like a male face, or a pretty ambiguous face for real. But it's like forehead, eye indent, nose. Nose got some shit on it, what that is. Flower on the nose. I just got got something from that I ain't even want it. When I think about this, I don't know how much I can say. It looks like she's cloaked in glittery water. There's a card for kindness. It looks like she's cloaked in glittery. I know it's like, oh my gosh. It's not easy. I didn't say this was gonna be easy. I didn't say it's easy. I didn't say it's fair. Yes, they hurt you. Yes, nobody protected you. Nobody did anything. Nobody, not even the authorities, the people that are supposed to protect you. Nobody did anything to protect you in those moments, and I'm very sorry. I just got like, I get this energy. Someone who was just like, why the fuck? Why should I be kind? Why should I try? You talk about peace like it's so easy. I'm out here, I'm struggling. That's fine, baby, but like, you needed a kind person in your life too. I'm sorry you didn't get it. I'm sorry that every time you didn't get that kind person when you needed it, it made you colder and harder. But there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with having a heart that is also on fire, that is also fucking full of freaking glitter. Everybody fucking loves glitter. One thing about glitter, you can't get rid of it. So it looks like as much as you try to suppress your heart chakra, that is only going to block so many other things for you. As much as you think this certain way that keeps you from being kind, even and especially to yourself, as much kindness as you can muster to yourself, that is the limit that you have for other people. That is the limit. And as much kindness as you have for other people, that is the limit they have for you, because we're all connected. So wouldn't you rather be kind? And then I saw these faces I was talking about earlier. This is giving me like, maybe your mom wasn't there. Maybe your grandma raised you. Maybe you don't know your parents. Maybe you can't speak on certain things that happen. Like, I got chills. I wanted to cry. I can see some rage, which is so funny to say. I don't feel it. I see it. Like, I can see rage, and I can see how it's so easy to not be kind. You can't hide who you are. Being cold is only hurting you. So unblock them. If they ain't doing no spicy shit, they just told you about yourself, you ain't like it, unblock them. Have a conversation. You don't want to have a conversation. Okay, you say you a friend, meet a friend that left you a year ago because you was going through a hard time and you wasn't reaching out to nobody, and they felt like, oh, they don't care. You be the friend that looks past the absence, because if the only reason you don't have a friend is because they're absent, they might just be going through shit. Think about the time if you was absent, you not fucking answering your phone, you're not texting back, you're not on your phone every day. Bitch, we got jobs and work and school, and motherfuckers got children and pets, which are basically just children. Like, man, not to the same degree. Let's not get it twisted. It's just, it's a whole other thing. I'm just saying, it's like, I know that life around you, life that you experience every day, can make it easy to want to become, to hide your heart, to no longer wear your feelings on your sleeve. I see the grandma, specifically the grandma and not the mom, because maybe the grandma spoke more life to you than your own parents. Maybe people who were not related to you spoke more life to you than the people that were supposed to be there for you in your mind, right? But just because they're related does not mean they have any obligation to be who you wish they were. Just like you have no obligation to be who they wish you was. You wish me well. If that was the case, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be trying to get a priest for an exorcist. Because I be seeing things and I be hearing things, and they're not bad. And I be praying. And I be praying for confirmation. I be doing all of that, asking them the questions. I'm human. But it's just a thought. This card was trying to hide. Like, I could barely get it out. I didn't want to come out. She was shy. Be more kind to yourself so that you could be kind to others. When you're kind to yourself, you're recognizing what is hurting me to do. You don't want it clean? Don't fucking clean, bitch. Save your money, hire a cleaning service. Outsource this. Like, really do what you can. You working them hours, okay. Then you gonna set aside some money to get somebody to do all the shit that you always fucking doing. And you call them as much as you can and or need. You do what you can. You do what you can. Oh, she's holding a flower. She's holding a flower. I thought the flower was on the freaking little head thing. This is someone who's very intuitive. He's always daydreaming. Just la la la. I want world peace. And have you ate today? And if you see an animal, you feeding it, you taking it home. This, that. It's that person ain't got no groceries, but they dog gonna eat. This that homeless man on the street. Make sure they pet squirrel is fed, whoever. This that person who lets kindness, lets their heart shine, really speak for them, really, really be an act of rebellion in the face of such a cold ass world. You that heat, you that fire. You could have fire placements in your chart, because I'm thinking redhead, I'm immediately thinking Sagittarius. Blue, immediately thinking Pisces, dreamy. Black, Scorpio. Red, don't ask me why I'm thinking this, but Taurus. Stubborn, but loving, nourishing, provisionary. The veil, Scorpio. Intuitive. Things hidden. You've seen things. People who have no idea, and yet the world demands kindness. No, you don't have to be kind, but if that is who you are as a person, then repressing or oppressing that part of yourself by stamping out the fire and acting like it don't exist is harmful to you. You're just killing your life force. You need that fire to fight back. You fight fear with love, with kindness, especially and first and foremost to yourself. Fuck everything else. And if you can't do this, you learn to set those boundaries, because this is a protection over her crown. And nobody's fucking with her mind or her energy. Nobody's fucking with who she knows she is, which is this delicate flower which has been plucked but still lives. It has a limited amount of time here. We really have to be intentional about how we show up. I was gonna read the book on that, but I actually I don't need that. I don't require that right now. If you would like the book read, I can make another video and go in more about these cards. Oh my gosh. The other card is just hiding. Is it hiding or is it already in front of my face? Involution. Yeah, let's attack that first because I thought it was hiding and it was just in front of my face, so obviously it wants to be seen. Like, what are you looking for? Because these be the ones I really need the cards. I really be thinking I need the book for, but I would guess on this, but I want to just read the book, bitch. I'm not finna pretend like I'm no freaking expert on every single freaking card I've never seen, because I never seen all of these cards. You feel me? Like, book still crispy. You feel me? I'm not no expert, baby. I'm not saying I'm no expert, baby. I just asked to be a messenger, and then I believe that Spirit loves me so much and God loves me so much to put it on my heart to pray at the young age of 4 and to continue to pray this wild prayer. Let me be your messenger to continue into my teens and my 20s. Let me be a messenger. I'm going to be obedient. The more obedient that I am, the more that I am blessed. So, worried about me, selling my soul. I don't know who that's for, baby. Don't. Hell, that could just be for me. That could just be me projecting to myself. If I'm worried about selling my soul, I know in my heart that the fire that I feel in my heart, that this warmth that I feel in my chest is my body telling me, oh my gosh, I'm excited about this. This is lovely. Involution. It makes me think about we're leaving a cycle of being low. We reach this intersection, and it can take us multiple ways. Maybe we continue to go straight and we reached a high and we came back down and we came back to something like nirvana, or this kind of goes on forever. Something you realized while you were in isolation just makes you think that you're going in circles on the ground. I would say that's hibernation, that's rest, that's isolation. Something that you learned, something that you experienced while you were down. These things are valuable. Also, you gained, this is exactly what it's for. I really can't do no extra explaining. I don't want to be long-winded, but you gain the ability to feel when things are not right. Not just when things are not right, but when things are good. Why wouldn't you have that? Why wouldn't you have both? Why wouldn't you have both unless you're not just tapping in? Involution makes me think not just evolution of the inner self, but the process of going within. What does that mean? It's a feeling. I've been doing this thing you control your body, you control your mind, right? I'm doing this thing, right? My mom was saying something like, oh, my foot is itching or something. That means I'm gonna travel. She was about to travel. I was like, what you talking about, Mama? He was like, yeah, every time I'm gonna travel, my foot itch. So we started talking about them kind of things. So ever since that conversation, on some ha ha he he, not even taking it seriously, I've been like, if, you know, when I'm trying to make a decision on should I take this trip or go this place, I want my right hand to itch if it's a good choice. And I specifically wait for, it doesn't happen right away. It's not like, oh, my hand is suddenly itchy. No, on my right hand to itch. And it's like you put it out there, and then later in the day, I'm thinking about something. Next thing you know, my right hand itchy. I'm like, dang. You know, it's as if, okay, I'm sending this thought out to the ether, and imagine by some crazy thing, like some crazy fluke in the matrix, that all you have to do is wait to receive the signal. And if it's urgent, it'll be that pit in your stomach, that drop. I gotta go. It'll be you peeped something about that person, about that first impression, about how they treated you, about how they didn't protect you. They invited you to a house party, but they weren't outside waiting for you. They was inside, like little shit. Really paying attention to the first impression, the first conversation really shows like what y'all value. Involution is making me think like the detail of you. What did you learn in the times that you were not at your best? What are you learning now, the time that you're not where you want to be? What are you learning that you could take with you to really feel your way through life when you don't want to think about it? Because who says you have to think? There really are no rules except survive as long as you can, if you want. literally. I mean, yeah, some places the aside is illegal or something like that, but if you want, we have choices, we have free will, but there's also consequences. Involution. Go within that shadow, that uncomfortable place of the parts that you tried to repress, and see what you can bring to the surface. Sometimes speaking on things helps people. The mind acts like an enemy for those who do not control. Well, that do not control it. We all have a monkey mind, which the Buddhists considered to be the unsettled, restless, capricious, whimsical, fanciful, and constant, confused, indecisive, uncontrollable parts of our consciousness. This aspect of the human mind makes us feel as though life has happened to us and not through us. Through us. So we've talked about how you think and how you feel. Our thoughts can often feel like they are not our own, and yet we must remember that we can still choose at every moment which thoughts are being fed by our energy. Evolution. Thoughts are being fed by our energy. That means that you can really put things into the atmosphere and they come back. You have to be mindful about the energy. Evolution is the concept of life undergoing a gradual development and growing into something new, and can be used as a potent metaphor for our inner and outer journeys. Involution, as an esoteric concept, can be viewed as the process of integrating the growth of our consciousness in conjunction with the growth of our bitch. Y'all, like I said, I'm here till I got space and battery. So I ain't gonna be too long with this. I got excited that I was indeed again correct. Just saying that you're in the world and how you feel is being projected, is being sent. What you think is being sent. This is all about transmissions of energy. Your mind is a playground of expression. Awareness travels through this playground and believes anything you tell it. This is the moment to construct your thinking. This is why people believe in different religions. People believe in whatever they want to believe. People convert. People have the ability to convert. People have the ability to change their mind. People have the ability to decide they want to change. They want to change the same. Yeah, you can change it the same way, but you can still be the same person, I guess. But you choose who you are. You can decide tomorrow you want to be the new kid at school. Somebody can tell you you're not new, but you can have new kid at school mentality. Act like you knew. You know who controls how you act? That projection of how you feel is you. What we're thinking about most and how we think about these things will create what we experience and how it affects others. If you hone in on what you attend to, you can experience single point focus and the ability to direct your awareness. This gives you the mental fortitude to complete any task you desire. So if there is something you have left unfinished, now is the time to cultivate this talent. And push it through to the finish line. Muy importante. Muy importante, man. Everything that you've gone through, everything that you've been through is not in vain. Imagine that you could utilize the survival methods, the mentality, the thoughts that helped you escape certain situations as superpowers, that you're like a fucking Sims character or Fortnite and you're acquiring gadgets and you're collecting guns and you get your new clothes, your new drip and stuff, unlock this, unlock that. Like, imagine that you could go back. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what they do in these games. They be murking folk and they be taking their guns. Imagine, sorry to get grim, but imagine that, okay? That person died for me to have a gun. Not that extreme, but you know what I mean? That person died for me to be able to protect myself. That person left my life for me to be able to protect myself. That job was removed from my life because they was about to have budget cuts soon and do layoffs anyway. And that would have put you behind for this and behind for that. No. Imagine at the times that you are down, you're actually always on the way up. Always coming up. It's just like perspective, bro. Perspective. I get somebody stoned the fuck out. Perspective, bro. Alright. Last but not least, I didn't mean to sing. It just came out. Think you want whatever you want. What song is that? Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? I wouldn't even think about that, but yeah, that's what that gives. To the blue corn moon. This is giving culture. Today's reading is all about being yourself. Fuck it. I'm talking a hell of a lot. Yeah. I'm fucking ran out of space. Yeah. Whatever. I'm almost done. It's gonna get done. I came for a purpose. I'm going to sleep. Ooh. Yeah. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue-corn moon? This gives me, you have a desire. It's funny how his back is turned, it's behind him. And the rays of the moon are there. So it's also giving me eclipse. It's giving me so many things, like so many things, bro. Like so many things. Like how the mask is specifically over his face. Like so many things. I used to, The scariest part about being yourself is feeling, knowing, potentially, maybe people are gonna think I'm crazy. But even the motherfuckers that can't fucking sing, can't fucking rap, have a career because it's all about the energy that you bring, my nigga. I wanna beatbox and do and rap. If this is you, you know you got a talent. You know there's something you can do, and talent can just be something that you are passionate about, and it shows. That's what people are attracted to, energy. Trump. A lot of people that say they fuck with Trump as a person, fuck with Trump as an energy. I'm by no means a Trump supporter, but I get it. I get it. Just like they fuck with Obama, his chill ass, cool ass, that come through. You know, it's very chill. They heard he smoke weed. Oh, he gets us. You know, it's different energy. Trump is very pompous. He's gonna say what comes to mind. There are not people you have to worry about trying to see through. He's pretty loud with who he is, you know, which just speaks a world of insecurity. But let's not get into the psychology of it. Let's not get into what these things mean. I'm just saying that there are ways, right, that we show up in the world. The whole time we just masking and we think nobody sees it, but there are those people, this might be you, the intuitive, who is able to read people and pick up on the fact that, oh, nah, they fake. Oh nah, she's not the one, he's not the one. It's not him, you know, it's not them. We all get to this point where we have this feeling and we push that shit aside, and then you get to the point like it's like after everything, it's like you have 3 lines of defense, right? How you feel and how you project that feeling into the world. How you think and how you treat others. Your perspective of the past. How you exist, how you show up. What mask are you putting on? Why? I'm not saying all masks are invalid. That's not what I'm saying. Some people need to stem. Some people need to sing. Some people want to break some fucking plates. If that's what unmasking requires. Me, I be having those thoughts. I call them intrusive thoughts, but I be having those thoughts where I just want to break shit. I just want to throw plates off the balcony. I just want to drive and do one of these into the side railing, you know, especially in a big car, you small. You just want to, what if? What can I do? Like, you know, you're in this avatar, you're in this simulation, you're wondering how techy, how computer gaming can it get? How many lives does a bitch have? Because I'm trying to live, but I got this mask on. I gotta show up like this. I gotta show up like that. Which mask is most draining to wear, bro? Like, this is less a reading and more a conversation, bro. Which mask is more exhausting to where do you really fucking need it, or do you need to change the environment that you're in? You're tired of working in a office hella racist or microaggressions, or they just ignorant, or you just a minority. Is tiring. You feel misunderstood. You feel looked over. You feel like you have to do the most to exist and fit in and just come to work and do your job. But everybody's talking about shit you don't care about and they love them some fucking Taylor Swift, and you can love you some Taylor Swift too. I like Taylor Swift. I think she makes great music. But it's just like, look, you got your proper voice on. You're answering the phones like, hello, da-da-da, I may help you. Yeah, absolutely. You're doing one of these, bitch, when you could really be like, hey, what's good? What you need? Look, I remember my last time I used to talk like that. I got to a point after working there, I just got so comfortable. Not everybody, you can't do it with everybody, but the fact that you could do it with like the right patients, bro, they'd be like, hey, where you been at? Like, I mean, look, code switching. We know what it is with you. I feel like a lot of people gotta do it, but yeah, it's not draining for you. Should you be looking for a Black-owned company? Should you be looking for a woman-owned company if you're seeing wage gap issues amongst the gender, or you're seeing discrimination? You know, should you be looking up them Indeed and Glassdoor reviews and shopping for a new place to get your money in? We all deserve peace of mind. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? It gives me desperate. Desperate. I'm so uncertain about what's coming my way. The feeling is familiar, but unless I know how to go within and properly feel it, or go beyond and properly express the feeling, because that is the continuation of energy, but also to have peace of mind so that I am manifesting from the purest place for the highest and best results. You have all of these factors that play a part. You just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. You just want to do everything you said you was going to do as a child. You want to really show up for your inner self. You want to really live your dreams. You want to really be you. It requires you to take off this fucking mask. You want to wonder what the fuck is being hidden from you. What's the big thing that's coming? The big thing that's coming is, it's going to be a thought. It's going to be a conversation that you have. It's going to be something that you hear. It's going to be a song. It's going to be someone says something that makes something click, that helps you keep on going, and helps you keep on elevating, and helps you keep on getting closer to something more colorful and something more authentic to yourself. When you know that you are without talented, when you know you are without a doubt, you love to do this thing. That's all you think about. That's all you question yourself about. But you keep pushing yourself down. You keep saying no to you and yes to everybody else. You're just out here running around like sheep because that is what's been taught to you. I want you to unlearn that shit and be kind to yourself. You see how everything is coming together? You see how everything is coming together? They're like two in the freaking same thing. Why is your back turned to the very thing that you are asking for? The very thing that you are praying to, your back is turned to it. Because you don't know how to love you first. Because God is love. So if you're not coming towards yourself in love, you're going to expect results, but they may be slow. But if you come towards yourself in love, then when you come towards yourself in love, you gift yourself grace, you gift yourself breathing room, you give yourself forgiveness, you give yourself time to adjust, to transition mentally and emotionally. You give yourself that space. You think about it, you ponder it, you meditate, you eventually let it go, and then you move on. You shed the cocoon and you fly. And you travel and you see the world and you look for food and you look for shelter and you try to survive, or you don't. Or you don't. Or you can't. You know, everybody doesn't have the choice to be here, but for as long as you would like to choose to really make the most of this experience here in this freaking dimension where we can't see the people that we have connected to and loved and fell in love with, that we can't connect to the parents and the brothers and the sisters and the cousins and the children and the mothers and the fathers and the uncles and the aunties and the grandmas and the uncles and the grandpas and the best friend and the boyfriend and the husband and the wife and the sister and the brother and everything in between, the pet dog, the hamster, the snake, the cicada baby, everything that you have ever loved in this space. Imagine that once they pass over to the other side, they no longer have another day. They no longer have to pay another bill. Yes, but they would never see you, touch you, hold you. They don't have that anymore. They can't call. They can't laugh at a dumbass video. They can't smoke weed. They can't drink. They can't do these things that we can with these physical bodies. They can't blink. They can't smell. They can't see. They can't remember. They can't breathe. Some people pass away even as they breathe. Do you get that? To wear the mask is to be scared. To wear the mask is to be fearful. It doesn't mean that you have to be your best self in front of everybody all the time. That's not what that means. As long as you know that you have lived life, this one life that you get, in the way that fulfills you, it makes you feel like I've done everything I could possibly do, that if I passed away tomorrow, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I have peace. I lived a beautiful life. I loved. I felt. I ate. I cried. I experienced. I blinked my eyes. I saw the colors of the leaves change. I saw the sunset. I woke up to that alarm. Every morning I changed my alarm. I made a voicemail. I listened to my voicemails. I scrolled. I used my thumb to scroll. My thumbs work. It's that level of detail. This is white. The hand, the face, and the mask. White, not even like cream, not even like with life in it, but white. This is pale. This is just, I won't say an inanimate object, but it's just not real. It's plastic, inorganic. To block yourself, to connect, to really make your inner child happy, proud, fulfilled, healed. You gotta get rid of this shit. Get rid of the dead weight, get rid of the dead skin, get rid of the empty works. You doing shit for people you don't even fucking like. Fuck them. You hear me? Fuck them. You wearing this mask for people you don't even fucking trust. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. fuck up. Maybe what the office needs is somebody to speak the fuck up. Maybe what you need is to speak the fuck up. That's what blue is. Those chakra, and it's behind you. You putting shit behind you. Nah, talk about it. Talk about it. It's a shadow of the mask anyway. Talk about it. It's the only thing the moon is reflecting on. Talk about it. There are things that need to be talked about in your life. It's not a tower. It's the moon. Something is coming. Yes, something is coming. And you get to decide if it's good or not. You get to choose the person. You get to shop. You get to shop with your energy. You get to shop with your thoughts. That's exactly what's going to come back to you. So do you believe or not? Are you going to commit to yourself or not? Are you going to have peace or not? Are you going to do it or not? I only shuffled half my deck. Imagine what the whole thing would have said. Or don't. Or don't. The mask and the moon. Crazy, right? Both hidden energies in illusion. Something you need to trust your intuition on. You might not know what it is, but you have a feeling. It's probably right. It's probably right. You want to know why? Because you're so powerful. Your energy is so strong. Your thoughts are so powerful. Your thoughts are so strong. Your words are so strong. What you put out is so strong. So full of vibration, not an energy. It's just atoms shaking in the air, waiting to come back to you. Such as like, hey, the law of karma. Yeah. Take the mask off, bro. Be you. Wear your real hair. Type shit. Stop hiding. You don't need enhancements. It's not going to fix you. It's not going to fix you. Because you can't even hold on to happiness. Gotta learn to hold on to happiness. Gotta learn to choose happiness, to commit to happiness, so that they can choose you and commit to you. Amen, Ashe? Amen. I hope if you made it this far, leave me a comment. If you made it this far, leave me a comment. I'd like to give you a reading, or just a special surprise. I'll just say a special surprise. I was gonna say some money, but like I said, special surprise. If you made it this far, comment. Oh my gosh, I love you. You're a real one. And I'll definitely shout you out in the next video, because wow, you deserve a trophy. Boy, what? Bye.